Very cold today. It's fucking freezing. All right, let's do this. Roll the intro. Let's go. My microphone has died yet again. All these mics, and they're not worth a damn. They keep breaking. They don't, fucking junk. 250 quid though. Do you know, they don't work. They're not really designed for this sort of use though. We're sort of putting them in extreme fucking things. We're doing this for you guys. I know there's a little band of haters out there who want to see me dead, but to the people who do actually like my content, this is the reason I'm doing it. Right, first thing we've got to do, we've got to clean this van out, because that is out of control. We've got to sort it. We've got to do it. Should we just stack it all here and...
Yeah, maybe line it up against here. So
yeah. All right, you got more enthusiasm than I have, mate. I'll be... I know. We're actually standing under this tree and it's just dripping on us. The problem is we don't have any racking yet, so this will get easier once we've got racking, but at the moment we just haven't got any, so everything is just... But we're having this van back in a week, so... And this is the other thing, you get like spare stuff. Like I'm carting around, I've got a HD camera, that's like 80 quid. I've got 4 downlights for... I don't want to throw them away because they're really good, but you end up having like 4 downlights, which I'm now carting around waiting for a job where I need just 4 downlights because I don't want to throw them away. So they just end up sitting in the back of the van.
2,000 years later.
All right, that's looking slightly more organised. Now let's do the job we're actually supposed to be doing. It's pretty simple. We just got to put a load of lights on the... We're not going to do it all today. It'll all be in... we'll do the first fix and the pipe work today. I think we'll just come back for another day, I think, and we'll just put the lights on. I don't think we'll get it all done today. Put a light above that garage. 1, 2, 3 lights over there. And we've just got to run it all in pipe. So, shame it's raining, but... because that's the only outside light, that emergency light there. So we've got to tap into that. If we just run the pipe work from there first. Should we take that off and have a look at it, actually see what's inside it? Because suicide steps. They're really good, these steps, but you have got to make sure they're properly clicked in. They are really good. You're getting one in your van when it arrives. Jobs like this take you literally like an hour just to get set up, just to get everything up here and get all the pipe and everything where it all needs to be. It just it burns so much time, you know. Easy done though. I've looked at a job and you think, half a day, is it? Fuck, you know. By the time you take all the time to unpack everything, pack it all back up again, just eats time. All right, that's one done. I've actually stopped it short, halfway runs to about there, but I'm not sure what light fitting they're having yet, I don't know. So I've made this short and we'll just put a stuffing gland in the front of it with a bit of flex coming out of it into the light fitting, but I'm not sure, I don't know what light fitting they're having yet, so it'll have to wait. This is one of the things with working in winter, when you're doing outside work like this. You try and form the pipe and stuff using a bending spring, and you get this where it creases because it's just, the pipe's so cold it doesn't set right, so you end up having to warm it up in front of a little heater because it's so cold. It's been sat in the back of the van all night. It's so brittle, it snaps. You try and cut it and the pipe shatters. It's just so cold. I do doff my cap to people who work in like Alaska and stuff, but I mean, I guess they've got all the tools to be able to deal with it. Here in Britain you get a few days of cold and that's it. But so you end up having to do this. You just warm it up in front of a heater first, and then it becomes nice and soft, and you can bend it much easier. This is actually just a little test piece I've been trialing it on. And then once you've finished forming your set, you just pull the spring out. Well, you should be able to. It doesn't always work though. Oh no, this one's all right. God, I used to do tons of this when I was working at Colston's. God, I'm absolutely sick of it. This is exactly what it was. You had a bending spring and just a bit of wire attached to it. This is exactly how we did it. God, I did it till I was sick to the back of my teeth of it. Yeah, it's nice to do it once in a while because it jogs your memory of, you know, how you used to do it and stuff. So it is quite nice. This is the bit where you form a set and then you realise, you've cut the pipe too short. I did that a lot in my apprenticeship. You just end up putting a joiner on it, but not today. We're all right. Yeah, there were a couple of people saying about when I was on that video I did on when I was working Christmas Eve. I mean, other than people were saying that I was stupid for working Christmas Eve, there were people saying that my Milwaukee's shot because it should have been better. It's possible it's reached the end of its life. I wouldn't dismiss that claim because it has had a hard life. So I'm getting a new kit soon anyway, so we'll see. When I get the new kit, we'll try the same test again and we'll see. But there is some truth in this fuel range because Milwaukee do the budget range. In fact, this one's a brushed one. Yeah, this is just like the simple range, but you get the fuel range and apparently that's pretty good. The SDS, that big SDS, wherever it is, that's the fuel one, and it's a monster of a drill. It's properly good. All right, anyway, Tom, shut up. Let's work. There are some sparks who hate doing pipe work, and like some who prefer. I think it's just down to your own personal choice. Like there are some sparks who do like just industrial stuff, and that's all they love doing. But I like doing pipe work. It's nice. I find it quite therapeutic. I think somebody asked in a previous video actually, or maybe it's my imagination. I can't. Maybe they did. So I think somebody said, "What's the distance between saddles and stuff?" Like if you're putting pipe work up. The last time I checked, I think it was something like I think they recommend it's every meter between saddles maximum, and then like if you're forming a set or something, it has to be. I think they recommend a maximum of 150 or 200 mil, 150 I think, on the end on the outsides of a bend and stuff. So a meter between saddles and 150 on bends. I think that's what I recall from memory it being. But more often than not, it's miles closer than that. I'm trying not to use Copex on these bends where I can. I'm trying to form it. I mean, sometimes it's inevitable, you can't get around it, but I think it's nice to try, although it takes a bit more time and a bit more patience, and invariably you have waste. But I think it's nicer because it reminds you, keeping your knowledge sharp, Otherwise, if you don't do it, you forget how it's actually done, and when you need to do it, it's just nice to have the knowledge there and it's fresh, I think anyway. I think it looks neater as well when you take the time to form sets and stuff. I think I don't know. I just think it looks neater. We're just running this in 3-core just in case we want the extra core. All these are powered just by the PIR. They're switched by the PIR up there, but we're just running it in 3-core. I don't know. It's just nice to have that extra core in case you need it. They are great ladders. They're just it's a bit sketchy using them. Those ones are 5 meters, those ladders. You get them, I think it's 2.6 meters, 3.8, and that was 4.8 or 4.85 meters. But they're good ladders. They're just you just got to be really careful when you use them. I heard a rumor they're actually banned in America. I heard a rumor. In fact, leave it in the comments below if there's any truth in that, because I heard a rumor in America you're not allowed to use them. Because they're called suicide steps, because people used to, when they click them, they had their fingers there and cuts your fingers, yeah. We've been trialing these little, when I did that repair of the Mavic, I said I was going to do a little discussion on these. It's only like 2 or 3 minutes, I just haven't uploaded the video yet. But we are still trialing these little network radios. And they are really good, aren't they?
They're pretty decent.
They're really good, but they're really irritating at the same. Do you know what I mean?
They're really good and really bad.
Yeah. You need 3G, or you need 3 or 4G for them to work. So as long as you're in 3 or 4G, it's great. Or if you put when you plug them into the computer, if you're near a Wi-Fi network that you know the password for, it'll automatically upload. It'll connect to it. But they are really good. We've been using them, but
they're good, but they're not good.
They're good, but that's the only way we could describe it. They are when they work. That's it. When they work, they're really good.
But
because
when they don't, it's just so you got to wait for the signal.
That's the biggest thing, yeah. On these, you've got to wait. When you key up, it has to connect to the network, and sometimes, like here, it'll be really quick. It's less than half a second. It's really fast. But we've had times that when you're working in Primrose Hill, you're literally waiting for like 5-10 seconds, and eventually it won't find a network, and it'll just beep at you saying it can't find a network. So most of the time they're really good, but we'll keep you updated because they're quite interesting they're really interesting. I actually like them. They're quite durable, tough little radios. But
no, they are.
Yeah.
Dropped a few times.
Well, yeah, I look after my one. So yeah, we'll keep you posted.
Don't.
Yeah. Oh, we've got to play this game, getting those 8 treads back in.
Let me go get them.
We've got to put those in first. God bless roof racks. I was going to put one on this. I thought that might be taking a piss. That might be going a bit too far. I actually bought one, 180 quid. And it's just now sat in a box because I don't need it now. But I thought I might be going a bit far. I thought Renault might have had something to say about that if I start putting roof racks on their hire van. In fact, they probably wouldn't have minded that actually because I'd have kept it on there. But I know when I had this van last time, I put, when I was doing the GoPro stuff in the cab, one of those little GoPro sticky mounts, and I put it on the windscreen. And when I handed the van back, I didn't think anything of it because once they're on, I don't know, you need a scraper to get them off. And I didn't think anything of it. It was just a little one in the corner, and I thought no one's going to notice it. You know, it'll just stay there, and if I ever had the van again, it'll be there. And I ended up having this van back about a month later, which is this van now, and it had been removed. So I'm guessing that these vans, these like demo vans, when they finish with them, they go to they get valeted and they are put back literally stock the way they are, because somebody removed it. And if it's the sort of thing, if you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't have seen it. But somebody went through this van with a tooth comb afterwards. Obviously don't go with a tooth comb now, Renault, because there's a few marks inside it. Not a scratch on these alloys though. All right, we're about done here for today. We've run out of pipe and cable and stuff, so we're gonna call it a day because I think this video is probably at time now. So we'll do another video when we come back to do the connecting of the PIR and the lights, because that'd be quite a nice little video actually. I think we can make out of that. So we will love you and leave you. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe, hit like, and we will see you in a week's time, all being well. See you in a bit. Take care.